Hello, and thank you so much for clicking. Color Expression here, bringing you another episode of It's a Throwback. So we're actually looking at a polish that is pretty exciting and special to my heart, but I'll talk more about that in the video. But this is a polish from Cirque Colors, which I do love them on this channel. You've probably heard all about them if you watch any of my videos, but if you don't know them, they are a vegan and cruelty-free brand that is 10-free and is made in the USA, so just love everything about them. And before we get into it, just a quick note to any new viewers, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. I hope that if you enjoy this video, you click that subscribe button down below and leave a like and a comment because I respond to every single one. But let's just get into this video. So as always, I'm starting out with a base coat. Today I chose the Holo Taco Long Lasting Base because I feel like it's been way too long since I've used this base coat. I feel like I've been using a bunch of different ones lately, so I wanted to bring it back to like the OG, you know? Well, my OG at least. And something that's really cool about the polish that I'm using today is it does have iridescent flakies in it, but it removes super easily with just normal nail polish remover, or acetone is what I used, but pretty much the same thing. So I didn't feel like I had to use a peely or anything with the flakies in this one, so I do love that about this polish. And I swear I'm gonna answer at least one question in this video today, but for now I'll ask my question to you guys, which is, what is your favorite brush to use as a nail polish cleanup brush? Because I have some cheap ones on Amazon, from Amazon, and I feel like there's definitely something better out there, so let me know, link me some stuff of what you use for your cleanup, because I am in the market. Thank you. But now, the star of today's show, which is Cool Blast from Cirque Colors, which you probably already knew from the title and thumbnail. But this is a really beautiful bluish purple kind of periwinkle jelly nail polish that has a bunch of iridescent flakies in it. You can see they mostly shine pink in the light, but then sometimes you hit it just right and there's this golden sparkle, and sometimes they go blue and green, and you'll see it kind of as we go through the video just how cool and just unique this polish is, because at all different types of lighting it looks so different, and as you layer it up, some of those flakies from like underneath get this blue hue over them, and it's super pretty, and I am in love with this polish. And you can see here, as I'm just even applying this first layer, the flakies in this polish spread out so well and so evenly without you having to move them around too much. Like, you don't have to do that much work, and they just spread out really nicely and really evenly. And I don't use jelly polishes too often, so if anything, it's just me needing some more practice using jellies and applying them really evenly, because you can see as I put it on, wherever that polish is thicker, it's actually a darker shade of the base color, because jellies are translucent, so the thicker they are, the more color they have. So it's just something to get used to with this different type of formula, and like learning a new way of application almost. Something really cool about jellies, though, is they are insanely easy to clean off your skin. So you just take a brush, which, again, tell me what brushes you use, but you just take that brush and super easily clean off these jelly polishes. Like, it's like nothing. They just disappear right away. And you can see I'm doing a second coat, and as I'm building it up, you can still see some of that nail line, which that is kind of the jelly look, as some people would say. Like, they're meant to have that squishy and kind of transparent feel. But I think that with special effect polishes like this that are a jelly, I kind of like to get them to full opacity by doing 3 coats, and the website even recommends 2 to 3 coats. So I like to do that just to kind of make them a little bit thicker, a little bit more opaque, and it also gives a lot more depth of those flakies, because it's just that many more layers that they're going down and kind of shifting color through different amounts of that base. So it ends up really cool and really pretty. So I do love this polish for that, and just these polishes in general, like this flaky and a jelly, Cirque has a bunch of them, so I will put some links down below of other ones in this collection. You can see I got really messy on my thumb today. I don't know what's happening, but I will link some of these down below. And I mentioned at the beginning that this polish is special to my heart, and that's because this was actually part of the very first indie brand order that I ever placed or like bought at all. So last year during quarantine, I had got some things as like a CVS pickup order, and I was like super scared, and I sanitized them all. But then I was doing all my, you know, YouTube and everything, like researching and watching videos, and I decided to try Cirque. So this was actually a part of the very first order that I placed from them on May 1st last year. And I just think that it's so cool that like how far I've come and how far the channel has come since that time. Like I never could have imagined having all this support from every single one of you, so I'm just gonna gush and say that I am so thankful for everyone watching and everyone that comments. I think that it's so fun, and you're all so sweet and wonderful, and I appreciate every single one of you so much. So just always know that you have a really special place in my heart. And just real quick, back to the video, I am using the Cirque Colors top coat today, which we all know, again, I'm a huge fan of literally everything that they do, so I love this top coat. I think it's super easy to work with. It performs really well for me, so I'm definitely a fan. I never have issues with it. And I said I would do at least one question, which we are kind of getting towards the end of this, and I really want to talk about the cuticle oil, so I have a question from Emily L, and she asks, am I team tea or team coffee? And most of my adult life, I've been team coffee, but lately I've actually tried to give up caffeine. So I am currently, at this point in my life, I am team tea, and I'm really digging some awesome fruit teas that I found at Target. So yeah, if you have any tea suggestions too, I guess, totally drop some tea in the comments. A quick side note, I do think that this polish would look really cool matte, which is something that I didn't try, but iridescent flakies always look really cool matte, so that's definitely something I'm gonna do. But look at this cuticle buddy that came in the mail. I am so excited because it has these little stones in it, and you can kind of see the ball right there is also one of those stones. And this cuticle oil is just so amazing. I feel like I want to do a whole video on it just because there's like that much to say about it. But they're these really awesome cuticle oils that come in a bunch of different colors and scents, and they come with that little lanyard, and like you can just always have your cuticle buddy with you, and you're always oiled up, and your fingers just look great, and your nails are gonna grow so healthy. And I'm so happy that I have this for when I finally get to do my nail care video for you guys. But now that we've oiled up, we can take a look at the final manicure, which you can see here, the way that those flakies shine in the light, that like pink shade is just absolutely beautiful. The second that I started putting this polish on, like to film this video, I completely fell in love with it, how I had the first time that I put it on a year ago. It just like, something about those flakies in this shade of the base is absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of like dragon eggs, or just something really cool and like sci-fi, but like mysterious. And I don't know, I love this polish and the vibes that it gives off. So I totally recommend it to anyone that is interested in getting something from Cirque Colors. I think that it's super great, and definitely make sure you try out their top coat as well. And I actually have to get their base coat because I've never used either one, so definitely look for those in a video in the future. That's it for today though. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like and comment down below, and if you're not subscribed, I hope that you will consider subscribing if you found any enjoyment from this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. And we're rolling.